Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Electric Bloom. This is, I think, the newest like Disney Channel, Disney XD, one of the whatever those channels are called these days. I only watch them on Disney Plus. I don't have regular cable. Come on. This is the latest live action comedy series that's mainly built out for tweens. This is a story of, I think, some middle school or like ninth grade girls who are complete strangers for the most part, and they get together and create a band at some point. What we get from the very beginning of the first episode, I only watched one episode, is the fact that they are already a big deal. It's not a matter of we're going to find out whether they make it or not. They're playing probably Madison Square Garden in New York City in the very first moment of this episode. What follows is sort of a backstage Q&A, social media, with the band, and they get to sort of tell their story in flashbacks to their fans. It's an AMA, basically, and the very first episode, of course, is going to tell everybody, tell their fans, how they met and how they became a group. And well, they don't even have a name, by the way, by the end of the first episode. I'm not going to spoil anything else, really, but other than tell you who these girls are. First of all, we have, sorry, Lumi Pollack playing Posey Parker. She's sort of the main character that we get to see first, or introduced to first. The other main characters are Carmen B. Sanchez playing Jade Castillo, and Ruby Marino playing Tulip Aoki. Now, she doesn't strike me... Aoki? That is a Japanese name. I mean, they're playing a pop group, and from the look of it, well, not here, but on all the other thumbnails and things like that, it would seem like they're channeling K-pop, because it's pretty hot right now, but it's not. It's just pop music. Girly pop. Is that a thing anybody call that anymore? Anyway, it's just young girls playing pop music and actors pretending to play instruments. By the way, the other thing that is fake is the laughter. This is one of those Disney Channel series that has the laugh track in it. They kind of all do at some point or another. It's about, kids realizing their dreams and you getting to go along for the ride, discovering the crazy antics that go into making a pop band out of nothing. So yeah, they don't like each other. They're very different personalities when they first meet, and one of them is eager to be friends because she's new to the school and she is just anytime she can get attention, especially since she was homeschooled prior to this. So being in a regular school is really strange. And she is very strange. She's kind of the weirdo in the group. That's Tulip. But, everybody has to have a weirdo in the group. So far, we've only introduced one young male cast member he's curly haired and cute. So all the girls are kind of into him. I imagine he's going to become an issue later on in the season when he chooses one of them or none of them. As much as he has a potential to become useful into making them into pop stars. More on that later. Or not at all. I'm not going to give any more details. But what we get here is we also get the kind of the tough girl who's kind of a rebel, and she kind of... she's very much into music. She's very talented, but she doesn't kind of play by any of the rules. She kind of does her own thing, and she's kind of bullheaded in a number of ways. That's Jade, and so yeah, she's she's in the music program, but she does her own thing, and the teacher's like, I'm gonna fail you if you don't do something, and well, there you go. She starts making her way towards playing her music more openly than just sort of keeping her feelings and her words and her music to herself. And of course, at the center of this is Posey Parker, not Parker Posey, Posey Parker. Was that intentional, guys? Come on, guys. Seriously? That's just strange. Posey Parker. Another name, by the way, I was looking at the credits as this first episode was ending. Diane Warren's name is in there. And it went by so fast and switched to the next episode so fast, that's why it's partially started here, that I didn't get to see what part a person named Diane Warren. If you don't know who the name Diane Warren is, she's one of the most iconic songwriters in popular music, and I don't know if she contributed to this or if it's just a different Diane Warren. She just works in like visual effects or something. I have no idea. I didn't go back and check because it would have just been a mess, and I wanted to get on with it. But Posey Parker, she's already pretty popular. That's a lot of P's, and she's got an act ready for the Battle of the Bands, and her best friend, and yeah, you can figure out that things are not going to go as planned for her. And it just creates more trouble for all of them, and it brings them together at the same time. So I'm not really spoiling anything for that, because you wouldn't have Electric Bloom without them coming together as a team, as a band. So, yeah, is this the kind of thing that's made for me? Not at all. No, not at all. But you know what? Disney has a strong, long history of putting out teen pop idol themed series. You know, we've got all the way back to Hannah Montana. We also have, Olivia Rodrigo did a thing, and it just there's so many different talented young women who've appeared in kind of silly, exaggerated laugh track infused comedy series made for kids, young girls, and maybe show them a little, show that, maybe inspire them to make use of their talents and shoot for the stars, that kind of thing. But also deal with real life situations, mostly in a comedic way, but learning how to be a friend. So that kind of stuff that you find in... Trust me, I could probably tell you what all... By the way, there's 17 episodes for the first season. That's a lot, I think, for... Well, maybe not. They might have more coming. I guess, and it could... by the way, by the time this is done and they grow out of their teenness, this might be a show that will get that 3 to 4 year acts, which is like most Disney Channel type stuff. So don't expect it to go beyond that. It would be very surprising if it went beyond that. But yeah, so we haven't seen any parents yet that I know of. We have a school principal, the cute boy, rivals, things like that. So yeah, let's check it out if you want to sort of, if you grew up on these kind of things. You might want to see the latest iteration and maybe the future pop stars in their own right at some point in the future. This is... I don't think I've seen any of these girls before. Carmen, Lumi, and Ruby. Oh, Tulip, Aoki, but still... Yeah, they just the hair and the outfits make them feel like a K-pop band or a J-pop band. But yeah, I don't know. It's just good, silly fun. It's not for me, but you might have a young one in the house is looking for some new stories to just giggle about and maybe some new music to listen to. You never know. I don't know. I have no idea who you are. Let's pick tomorrow's episode. 55. Man, they're all fives. We had 95, 25, and now 55. Oh, okay. Excuse me. By the way, after this, we just watched this, I have only one more scripted series left. That... Well, yes, again, more coming in April, but not that many. They still probably count them on one hand when April starts. We'll see. But this is none of that. This is a documentary. And I think it's a one-off, just one episode. And it's about something very different than any of the other documentaries or reality shows we've had recently. This is Megastructures, Real Madrid Super Stadium. Okay. So yeah, it's about architecture and about the building. It's just some massive, massive buildings. And this one focuses on the Real Madrid Super Stadium. Yeah, in Spain. I don't have any idea how long this is, but man, it would be neat if it was short. The great thing is there's barely a dozen things remaining on Disney Plus that are over an hour long that I haven't watched yet. so far. Again, that will change in April. But for now, we're going to watch Megastructure's Real Madrid Super Stadium on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.